Things to note for offering reasons, since and seeing that. Just a couple of things to note. Let's have a look at the first one. Remember, don't confuse the different meanings of since. Have a look at the first sentence. Since I've been away for so long, this house feels a little strange. Now this is a reason because it can be replaced with because. We can say, because I've been away for so long, this house feels a little strange. This meaning of since is what we're focusing on in these lectures. However, look at the second example. This meaning of since is different. Since I arrived home, I've been feeling a little strange. This meaning of since means from this time, and it cannot be replaced with because. If we try to replace it with because, if I say, because I arrived home, I've been feeling a little strange, it doesn't really make sense. So that's a good way to distinguish between the two meanings. Try to replace it with because if you're ever unsure. So if you're reading or listening to someone and you notice the word since, just think, does it mean because or does it mean from this point in time? Have a think, try to replace it with because and see if it still makes sense. If it does, then the person speaking or the writer is offering a reason. Okay? So keep that in mind. Don't confuse the two different meanings of since. Here's one more thing that you need to note. We usually use since and seeing that or seeing as with things that are known by the listener. Here's an example. You're not getting any dessert since you didn't finish your dinner. Now, the underlined fact you didn't finish your dinner is known by the listener. If my mum says this to me, you're not getting any dessert since you didn't finish your dinner. I know I didn't finish my dinner, so this fact is known by me. In this case, we can use since. However, have a look at the second example. The car broke down because of an oil leak. Now the underlined fact, the oil leak, is new information for the listener. So since or seeing that or seeing as isn't used. When it's new information for the listener, just use because. Don't use since, seeing that, or seeing as. So since and seeing that are just like because in the fact that they're giving a reason. However, there is a difference. When we give a reason, this fact must be known by the listener. Okay? It should be known by the listener. If it's new information, just use because. Okay? That's the difference between the two. Now move on to the speaking and listening practice exercises. I'll see you there.